This is the one and only no BS guide to almost every way to make chicken breast. 30 ways. This is a 3-step process. Step 1, we must first identify brined versus, well, not brined. Once we determine that, we're gonna use that for every single recipe. Step 2, methods. This is almost every single way to cook a chicken breast. And step 3, the legends category. These are the top 5 most searched recipes in the US for chicken breast. We have a panel of 3 taste testers who will be here tasting each and every chicken breast, voting for a winner for each category. Once we've determined a winner, I'm gonna combine all of those winners into one super ideal chicken breast recipe, hopefully to win them all. But wait, there are rules. Rule number 1, no stunt methods. We're not gonna find out how to cook a chicken by slapping it. Rule number 2, the recipes can't be made up. It has to be considered a real legitimate recipe. So we're ready to go. Our judges will be rating this on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being, I wanna go home and never wanna have chicken breast again. 10 being, these are the greatest, finest, most soft, succulent breasts. I don't want them in my mouth. So let's make this, shall we? Hey, if you throw my book in the water, I'll give you a... You didn't even let me say all I was gonna say was... My new cookbook, Texture Over Taste, is available for pre-order now, and the link is in the description. It's not waterproof. My publisher is gonna be mad at me. Before we get to all these ways of making chicken breast, our first way will determine the rest of them, which is the big question: brine or no brine? If you don't know what this is, it's a salt solution that you put the chicken in, and people say that it makes it juicier. So let's find that out first. To make the brine, quite literally, brown sugar, salt, peppercorns, bruised rosemary, crushed bay leaf, bruised thyme, crushed garlic, soy sauce, and water. You whisk all that together, and that's a very light brine, which means you don't need to heat it up. Once dissolved, add a quartered lemon, half bunch of parsley, and in goes your chicken breast. Cover that into the fridge overnight. Once that's complete, pull your chicken out, pat dry, and season lightly. Obviously, there's a little bit of salt in it, but it's not all the way salted, so go light. Look, we cook these exactly the same. It doesn't really matter to the method, it's just that they have the same exact cook time. You sear on one side, you sear on the other, again, for both the brined and the unbrined, until cooked to an internal temperature of 165 Fahrenheit. So now we vote which one's better. A 5, 5, and 5. Okay, 15. That's not great.
Tastes like chicken, very average.
Now for the brined, which our judges rated a 7, a 7, and a 6. Brined chicken wins.
It stepped it up a notch.
That means that all of these chickens moving forward will be brined. Now on to our methods. Method number 1, air fryer. Now it wouldn't be an every way video if we didn't start with our old friend, right? That's a friend. Look, we did 15 minutes at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. We brined and seasoned it. Remember, we're using the exact same seasoning for all of these. So all the flavors the same. So we have a little bit of a control variable. I did oil up the breast, not like that. Pop it in, let it air fry, flip, take it out, plate it up, and well, I mean, it's chicken. Now our judges rated this a 6, a 9, an 8, 23 total. Surprisingly better than I thought. Okay, air fryer.
It was very just wet all the way through.
Moist.
Method number 2, George Foreman. Sure, still not a fan of this thing, but whatever. Plug them in. Once we see green, spray the grill, add your brine seasoned chicken, close, and well, like you said, I'm just gonna wait for this light to turn from red to green again, which actually only took 5 minutes. My first thought was this is definitely raw on the inside, but who cares? Let's feed it to our judges. 7, a 7, and a 9, 23 total. We got a 2-way tie already. Dang, all right. Method number 3, slow cooker, also called a crock pot. With oil added to your dry seasoning, brush your breast, add your breast, chicken stock into your slow cooker or crock pot. Lid on, cook for 3 hours and 20 minutes on high. This is our longest cooking method. Hopefully that crock pot's not a crock of shit. Open it up, use a hand blender to shred the chicken. I know it's a weird method. So now for our judges. And our judges rated this an 8, a 5, and a 6. So 19. Not terrible, but not great.
I like it. It's an 8.
Method number 4, pressure cooker. Now oil up a pressure cooker, get it nice and hot, add your chicken, sear both sides, add your chicken stock, cover, and switch to high pressure for 10 minutes. Now for the moment we've been waiting for. And it's okay, whatever. Now we plate it and rate it. It came in at a 5, a 0, and a 2. So, okay, we'll forget about that one.
I didn't know chicken could ruin your day.
Method number 5, seared, which is actually one of my favorite methods. Literally season your chicken breast, hot oiled skillet, add it, sear it 2 to 3 minutes, flip, and well, just keep doing the flipping back and forth until cooked all the way through. It's simple. This came in at a 7, a 7, and a 6 for 20 total, so not bad. Method number 6, grill pan. Is it better than an actual grill? Which we'll find out later, but let's start here. Sear your seasoned chicken breast in a ripping hot grill pan, quarter turn, another minute, and then flip. That way you get those sort of what's called a quadrillage, the grill marks. Give it another quarter turn for the other quadrillage, and now we rate. This came in at a 4, a 10, and a 6 for a total of 20. Not great.
It tasted a little bit like soup for me.
I thought that was great.
Method number 7, sous vide. I think this is gonna win, to be completely honest, but you know, it's moister than an oyster. That's all I gotta say. So you season your chicken breast, vacuum seal it, pop it into a immersion circulator warm water bath at about 145 Fahrenheit and cook for around an hour. Remove, dry it off. You can optionally sear it in a pan for color. And now for our judges. A 6, okay, come on, really? An 8 and a 10 for 24 total. A new first place, although that 6 a little aggressive.
This was the most tender chicken I've ever had in my life.
How was that a 10, but the other one was an 8?
Now for method number 8, steamed. I think that I will have nightmares about this method. So get a steamer basket. God, I'm getting flashbacks from the Cleveland steamer. I'm being informed by the internet that Cleveland steamer may not have been the correct terminology, and I am sorry for that. Anyway, season your chicken breast, put it in the steamer basket, close it, and cook until it's done. Now our judges come in at a 6, a 0, okay, and a 5, 11 total, right.
Surprisingly tough.
Tasted like there's no salt, pepper, anything on it.
Now for number 9, braised, which this one we're using skin on chicken breast, you know, because it just felt right. Now you're gonna heat up a heavy bottom pot, sear it on both sides, you know, a little bit of flavor. And now for the French Holy Trinity. Yeah, wow. Salt, pep, saute that, you know, maybe some tomato paste, get a little fond, deglaze with white wine, you know, add whatever else, chicken stock, rosemary, thyme, whatever. Bring it to a simmer, add your chicken back in, close the lid, and let that braise for about 20 to 30 minutes. I don't think this is gonna add much, I'll be honest. But I took it a step further. I took the chicken out, I reduced my stock, I removed the vegetables, and I emulsified with butter to create a nice, thick, seductive, viscous sauce. So I sauced the plate, chicken breast on top, little kiss of parsley because it was looking kind of plain. And now for our judges. 8, 4, and a 7. Somehow the air fryer and George Foreman are beating a classical French methodology. All right, sure.
It was moist on the outside, but dry on the inside.
Method number 10, charcoal grill. This feels special. Look, we're keeping it simple. Season your chicken breast. Make sure it's oiled nicely. Clean your damn grill. I'm tired of these nasty charcoaly carbon-covered grill grates. Clean them and then oil them. And sear your chicken on both sides, you know, going on and off the heat until your chicken's cooked through and you have some nice char marks. Once it's cooked through, pop it onto a plate, look at that, and now we rate. A 9, an 8, and a 10. We have a new first place coming in at 27 points.
It was like near perfect for me.
It was perfect for me.
It was so good.
Method number 11, which is a little unusual, but pizza oven. Yes, like 700 degrees. So once it's 700 degrees, season your chicken breast, pop it onto a hot, preheated skillet, and literally just throw it in the pizza oven for 4 minutes, and it's done that quickly. Pop it onto a plate, and we vote. An 8, a 7, and a 7. 22 total. Method number 12, Searzall. Yeah, this thing. If you've never seen it before, be warned. It's a fun toy. Butterfly chicken breast, season it up, and oil your breast, of course. Light her up, and we're just gonna literally Searzall this thing on both sides until it's done. Pop it onto a plate, and now we judge. 8, 4, and a 3 for 15 total. That's worse than I thought it would be.
Don't listen to these haters.
I don't have any words for this.
Method number 13, broil. Similar to the Searzall, but not. Brush with oil, pop your breast into the oven, and broil on high, flipping often, pull it out, and good God, that is rough to look at. And now for our judges. And the judges rated it a 10. What? A 3 and a 1. I was a little confused by these judges here.
I pray for your digestive system. I can't eat any more of that.
You know what? I'll take the rest.
Next up, method number 14, reverse sear. I'll be honest, I've never thought of reverse searing a chicken breast, but screw it. We're gonna go skin on. Season it. Pop it into a very low oven, like 250 Fahrenheit. Let it cook for about 40 minutes or until the internal temperature is just nearly 160 Fahrenheit. Pull it out, pat it dry, and sear in a pan until lightly charred and browned on both sides. I'll be honest, the texture of the skin was impeccable, so we'll see how this goes. A 10, wow. Another 10 and an 8. That puts this in first place.
That was incredible.
Every level of it is great.
I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't even expecting this. What's happening? Now for method number 15, smoked. I really was also feeling this could be a winner, so we're gonna see. Now last time in the burger video, the smoked burger won that category, so got a little bit of a contender here. Dry seasoned chicken breast into a very low smoker. 2 hours later, we pull it out, 165 internal temp, of course. Then we plate, no browning. Now let's see how this goes. A 7, not a good start. A 10, okay, hold on, and another 10. It's 1 point shy of our leader, but it's tied for second, so we'll give it that.
That's really good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Method number 16, roasted, which some people would call oven baked, and to those people I would say you are wrong. Also boom roasted. So chicken breast seasoned with oil goes into an oven preheated to 425 Fahrenheit. You cook it till it's done, you pull it out, and you serve it. An 8, a 6, and a 9. 23 total. That's exactly what we expected. Method number 17, stir fry. I feel like there's something here. I don't know. I'm a little confused about these judges. I don't know where this could go. I feel like this could be either a bottom ranking or a high ranking. Add seasoned and cubed chicken breast into an oiled hot wok. Toss for about 3 minutes, constantly get that wok hey till golden brown and cook through. And now for our judges. So we have a 6, and a, oh, I don't like that triage of numbers there.
It is the most evil dish.
Not good. Okay. Method number 18, en papillote, which is steaming in a paper bag. I have a feeling that our judges aren't gonna like this. So you set up a piece of parchment paper, some slices of lemon, bay leaves, and whatever else you want. Yes, your seasoned chicken breast, and well, fold your paper together like an envelope and tighten around completely. I sealed with staples to really seal in the juice. Cook in a preheated oven, open it up. Oh boy, okay. Pop on a plate, and now we rate. And the judges rated it a 6, a 2, and a 3. Okay, au revoir.
It's just a step above the steamed for me.
Method number 19, salt baked, like a coffin of salt, basically. This is the best cooking method for a whole fish. Now, does it apply to the chicken? I don't know. I lightly seasoned this breast, like very lightly. Wrapped it in cheesecloth. I got a big bowl of salt, which I tossed a couple of egg whites in, packed that onto my chicken breast. Yes, literally on it like that. Trust me, it won't be too salty. And roast in the oven till hard and hopefully cook through. Pull it out. Oh boy, that's looking rough. I'm pulling out on this thought here. Now for our judges. A 5, a 1, and a 1. So don't do that.
That was about as plain as chicken gets.
How do you know it's chicken?
Method number 20, poached. I know it seems controversial, but listen, poaching is an ancient art. When mastered properly, it proves impeccable results. I really believe that. So lightly season your boiling water, maybe add some aromatics, add your chicken, and gently poach until just cooked through. I think there is a world where this could be a top contender or a winner if done properly. So it came in at a 6, okay? A 2, okay. Well, surely a 5. I'm sorry, I guess.
It's the most chicken breast I've ever tasted.
Method number 21, deep fried. Listen, this one's getting breaded. I'll be honest, this feels unfair. I don't know how this could possibly lose because it is the best way to eat chicken. I think most of us can agree. It's not a fair competition. Fried chicken versus, like, what was the last winner? Yeah, that. So we marinated it in buttermilk, we tossed it in seasoned flour, and we deep fried it until golden brown. I mean, look at this thing. There's no way this isn't the winner. So our judges rated it a 9, a 9, and a 10, which is a tie for reverse sear. We're talking about fried chicken tying with a normal seared chicken breast. What? Method number 22, tagine. Look, you add your onion, carrot, garlic, salt, pep, olive oil, add some lightly seasoned chicken breast, which has been cubed, a little chicken stock, and we thought this was supposed to be cooked on the stove, but apparently this tagine can't go on the stove, so we had to put it in the oven. Cover it and bake till it's done. You open it up, and oh boy, that's when you realize that a tagine is not for chicken breast. Anyway, yes, I know, Josh, you're supposed to put spices on top. Look, I'm trying to keep the control, okay? This is a science experiment. An 8, okay, all right. A 4 and a 7. Honestly, surprisingly better than I expected.
It tasted like good, like soup chicken.
That's what I was feeling.
Yeah.
Method number 23, one of the most prized recipes on the internet, brick chicken. I'm sure you've heard it. If you haven't, well, it's exactly what it sounds like. You're gonna get a hot cast iron pan out of a hot oven. Add your dry seasoned chicken breast, skin on for this one. Skin side down, place a brick on top and place it back in the oven. You pull it out, you flip, and it's done. Which got rated a 5, a 6, and a 4. 15 total. That's bottom tier. That's rough. Method number 24, tandoor. One of my most random cooking utensils. Skewer 2-inch cubes of dried seasoned chicken breast on a big tandoori skewer. Pop into a preheated tandoor. I'm sure you have one, right? Everybody has one of these. Leave it in there for just a few minutes. You pull it out. It looks pretty nice. And this got voted at a 9, a 10, and a 9. And that officially finishes the methods category with a 3-way tie, which means we must break the tie myself. We have 3 tied chickens. Wow. First, we have the reverse sear. Damn. Moist, the skin is super crisp, no chew at all. The benefit of the reverse sear is it renders out the fat of the chicken. So you get full crunch, no chew. I like that. I mean, it's good, but how did this tie with that? So it comes down to these two. I really love fried chicken. I'm sorry, that wins easily. Done. Funny enough, we did already do every way to make fried chicken, so if you haven't seen that, go check it out. Link in the description for that. I think depending on my mood, I might have picked something else, but in most cases, this is the most delicious to me. So we have our winner for the methods. We move on to the legends category to see which dish will combine fried chicken with. Which brings us to method number 25, Tuscan chicken. Sounds Italian, but it's kind of Olive Garden-y. I'm not a fan of this, but I'm gonna make it anyway. Pound a butterfly chicken breast, coat on both sides with flour, and sear in a pan on both sides. Take it out. You're gonna go in with butter, onion, garlic, saute till brown, all sorts of spices and stuff. Cherry tomatoes, a little salt, maybe a little spinach, why not? Okay, I love how spinach is really 1% of the original size of it whenever you cook it. That's nice. This is breaking every Italian rule in the world, okay? I don't even want to say anymore. You put a load of heavy cream and Parmesan cheese and put the chicken back in, you boil it until it's done. It's wrong. Everything about it is wrong, and I hope that it gets a bad rating. A 9. Come on, man. Come on. An 8. Stop it. And a 7. 24 total. Oh, yeah.
I'd order that.
Method number 26, butter chicken. Look, this isn't my first rodeo with butter chicken, all right? Very basic marinade of yogurt, spices, lots of them. Whisk, marinate your chicken and all that. Then you're gonna sear your chicken in clarified butter, also called ghee. Take it out, add your onions, garlic, saute till soften, deglaze, add crushed tomatoes, and reduce. More spices. Cook that down just until soft, blend till smooth. Reduce that a little bit, add your chicken back. This heavy cream belongs in, okay, I'm okay with that one. Cook down till done, and serve with jasmine rice. It's one of the greatest things on earth. I'm a big fan. So now for our judges. An 8, a 10, and a 9. Thank you.
What's not to like?
Listen up, we only have 3 more left, and there's no way anything's gonna beat this. I just don't see chicken piccata, chicken marsala, or even chicken teriyaki winning. It seems unlikely. But you know what? We gotta give them a fighting chance. So the chicken piccata, I dusted my chicken breast in flour, seared it on both sides, took it out, deglazed the pan with a little white wine, some lemon juice, bring it to a boil, reduce. Look, I took my time with this. I wanted this to look beautiful. So once the sauce reduced, add my capers. I melted it with a little bit of cold unsalted butter, thicken it up. Add my garlic, let that all reduce. Once it's emulsified, give it a taste, add some salt and pepper, just if necessary. Stir in some parsley and spoon the sauce on top of your plated chicken. It looks nice. And now for our judges. A 10, okay. Another 10. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And a 10, our first perfect score coming in at a 30. It cannot be higher than this. Could this be our winner or will there be another tie? I will say the next recipe is very similar to this and it's chicken marsala. So you dredge your chicken, naked, butterflied, in a mixture of seasoned flour. You sear on both sides. Cook for another 4 minutes. Make sure it's cooked through. Add some oil to the pan. Sauteed mushrooms. Get a little browning on them. Little shallot, little garlic. I don't know where I'm going with this accent. Salt, pepper, cook till softened. Deglaze with marsala wine. Cook until reduced by half. Add chopped thyme. Bring to a boil. Reduce again. Add heavy cream. Reduce again. Add your chicken. Reduce again. I mean, we're just condensing flavor here. Good Lord. Add a little salt and pepper, parsley. Place the chicken on a plate. Spoon the sauce on top. Man, it's looking similar. Here we go. It's time. A 10, a 7, an 8, a 25 total. So not the winner. Sorry.
This is a meal fit for kings.
We have one more left that could unseat piccata, and it's teriyaki chicken. Think back to your childhood, how beloved this might have been to you. This recipe comes from another teriyaki chicken from another video. But anyway, it's marinated. You take it out the marinade. Keep the marinade because that's gonna become the sauce. So cook your cut up chicken in a wok. Get that wok hay. Once it's cooked through, add half your leftover marinade, add a little bit of cornstarch slurry, wait for it to thicken, and it's done. Assuming that you cook the chicken all the way through, please. Serve with rice and green onions. It's so beautifully simple. There's something here. I really think there could be a tie here. A 10, okay? We need 2 more 10s to be a tie. An 8, and another 8. Okay, 26 total. So chicken piccata wins. So now we're gonna combine buttermilk deep fried chicken with chicken piccata. Look, this all comes down to this moment. That's why we did this entire thing. The combination of these 2 chicken breast recipes could create arguably the greatest chicken breast recipe in history. So I'm not going in light. I did a very traditional Southern. It's dredged, it's deep fried, till a beautiful GBD. That's golden brown delicious, by the way. But this is the kicker. I thought, wait a minute, what if I approach this with the mind of a Buffalo Wild Wings sauce connoisseur, but better? Nice. I'm gonna make essentially a chicken piccata wing sauce, beautifully emulsified and coated. So to do that, combine white wine, bring to a boil, lemon juice, capers, garlic, reduce by half. In a blender, add 1 egg yolk. Blend on high till it turns pale. Slowly stream in the sauce from your pan into the blender while constantly blending. Once it's super smooth, you're gonna slowly add in cubes of cold butter until emulsified. Season with salt to taste, and look at this. We stabilized into a beautiful emulsion, which we then generously coated our buttermilk southern fried chicken. I mean, look at this. Maybe some extra capers, add a little lemon zest, pop it on a plate, and now I will taste our 30th method. Another wombo combo. So this looks amazing, feels a little fancy, which I like. Oh my goodness. You know what's funny? A long time ago, I had the idea of what is my ideal fried chicken sauced with? I feel like it's lemony and citrusy, and somehow we just naturally ended up here. I feel like this is a chicken that I've had dreams of. Was this journey worth the result? Absolutely, and this is definitely something you can do at home, really easily. Although I'm happy, it also feels a little bittersweet because this is the last tasting in this studio ever. You see, things have changed. For the better, motherfucker! We're moving to a bigger, badder studio that we worked our ass off to get into. And you're gonna see it real soon. By popular demand, we're bringing back the original taste testers, so it's not just me tasting. What we're calling the, quote, super chicken. That name could use some work, I'm not gonna lie.
Cheers. Yeah. Yes!
That's so good.
This is like artisan fried chicken.